everyone, Jess here, and today I'm joined with Glenn Morgan, MD of Airfusion Ventures. Thank you for joining me today, Glenn.
Thank you, and have a good day. I hope everyone's having a good day.
So Glenn's going to be joining us at World Aviation Festival at the end of the month, and today we're just going to be looking at a little bit to do with what to expect from sessions and from the event in general, but also a few key themes in the AI space just to keep an eye for. So Glenn, what are some of the emerging AI trends that you'll be looking out for at the event this year?
Oh, I'm really excited about the event this year because obviously AI has had a massive impact over the last 6 months, not just in the aviation sector, but across the globe. You can't sort of miss a conversation without hearing the word generative AI, those sorts of things. However, our industry and the aviation industry is, really, really key area where AI can play a really significant factor. It goes from everything from like personalized customer service, but then you can enter into your dynamic pricing, your predictive maintenance, your sort of flight operations optimization, everything through from baggage tracking to handling of systems. Biometrics and identity, AI is going to play a really great place in there. Autonomous vehicles. Aviation's well poised for the new autonomous vehicles coming into space and below the wing, what I would call below the wing automation, moving towards a dark airport, a lot more robots, a lot more autonomous pushback units, machine vision, those types of things. Also, it'll probably come into our OME space. So in the manufacturing, new materials for aircraft, new sustainable aircraft, sustainable aviation fuels, and AI will really start to help input into those. Big topic at the moment in ICAO is air traffic management, single European sky. So AI can really help look at those sorts of things. Most airlines, core goal principle is around safety and security. Of course, AI can play a lovely part in terms of that. And the last area is probably things like crisis management, sort of disruption management, those sorts of things. And everyone can't avoid talking about sustainability. I think AI can really help airlines identify the opportunities to make their carrier more sustainable. So I sort of sum up in those sort of topics. So lots of areas that could be covered, and really, really exciting.
Fantastic. There really isn't a whole lot that AI doesn't touch on anymore, as you mentioned in that very extensive list.
Yeah.
You also mentioned that you're looking forward to the event because of the sort of changes in AI, but how do you think the event helps to drive progress in the sector when it comes to tech adoption?
I think there's a range of areas that I see. Knowledge sharing is key, through all the panels and what's going on, and that drives a natural thing towards what I would call the networking side of things, which is, you meet interesting people that are doing interesting things, and that gives you a sort of feedback loop that you can build into your products and aspects like this. It helps also sort of get agreements across sort of areas of setting industry standards. It obviously introduced things like competitive and awareness. So, what are the competition doing and those sorts of things. I think the event is a great, a lot of the time I would say people can justify this on a training basis as a skills development basis, not just I'm going to a conference and sort of everyone yawns. I think that, building your skills and keeping your skills up to date with what's happening in local trends and everything like that is really, really key. So, a lot of the time I would see it as a skills development. You get to the success stories coming out. Usually, you will see some really great success stories falling out of that. I think from my side, because I run a ventures business, it's the investor connections. So it's having those investor connections. And it allows you to sort of be, advocacy and sort of, awareness of the latest trends in the industry.
Absolutely. And so you'll be moderating a couple of sessions at the event, and these are looking at how AI and data can elevate the industry. Can you highlight some of the key themes the audience can expect to hear about? And is there anything you're particularly looking forward to in the discussion?
Well, firstly, I think we've got some amazing panelists that were going to come on to some of these panels. They've got a variety of backgrounds, and a couple of them are holding back their stories just at the moment to sort of excite us. But what I can see is that they very clearly understand some of these dynamics. So I think we'll see a lot around some of the sort of, you know, dynamic revenue management piece and the ability to do pricing. I think that's a key driver in the AI space at the moment, and people looking at it. And the other side, I think will be really exciting to hear about will be some of the what is it doing to enhance customer journey. You know, can the AI do a lot of the sort of hard work underneath, working with the customer to help some of the customers? So I think those two things will probably come out. There's a mix of what people are doing in what I would call offer and order management. You may have heard it as NDC and one order from the IATA side of things. I can see how AI is going to play into those offers and then constructing and helping customer centricity with order management. So those are the two areas I think you'll start to see some exciting developments and hear from some really, really established players, not just from the aviation sector, but from also the value stream. So, you know, some big data players coming into, you know, feeding into this. And I think, as I said, I'm really excited to see what's going to be on those panels.
Fantastic. Well, I look forward to seeing your sessions and have a fantastic day.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your time.